Hi guys, welcome to Trading in Zone. So today doing a quick video to talk about TradingView and how we can utilize the paper trading which is available on TradingView. This is a great platform one can use to do a lot of paper trading, practice how trading is done and make sure that they become better at trading. This gives a great opportunity for someone to track their progress, follow the disciplined routine, track your account status, how you are doing in terms of your trade, etc., and make yourself a better trader over a period of time. So let's quickly look at what this platform is all about. So first thing is tradingview.com. That's where you can get this site, in.tradingview.com for the Indian version. You can register for free and you can watch quite a few charts for free as well, and with the live data as well. But however, there are certain features which are only pay features. So you can see I have a pro account. You can subscribe for the one which you can afford. But however, subscription is not compulsory for everything. But paper trading, yes, it is required. So you can look at subscribing. But this is a great platform. It's worth investing a bit of money, at least for a couple of months' time, if you are serious in trading and if you want to really learn trading over a period of time. All right. So once you subscribe and once you've got your account open up and running, the first thing what you can see is that you get this screen. You can search any instrument you want to. Like for example, I've opened up the BTC USD crypto which comes up right over here, 9046. You can see it's trading at 9046. You click on the fully featured chart, it automatically takes you over here. And you can see I've put a trade over here just as a sample to show all of you in terms of how the trade is done. I can close this trade and I can show you how the order is placed, etc. Right now the trade is ongoing, so let me take some other instrument here in this case. Let's say the gold is running, so let's take gold. I'll close the Bitcoin and let me open a fully featured chart. So once the chart loads, you'll be able to see gold. So once you see gold, you can go full screen on gold. Full screen is an option which you get here. So you can click on the chart and go full screen, or you can make it a single window so that you see that particular chart. You can also save different chart layouts here with your own personalized settings, etc. So you can see I have saved one with my name right over here. Let's come to a 15-minute chart because we are trying to take a day trade. Alright, so let's see if this seems to be a breakout. Let's see how we can take a paper trade. So once you have this account open, at the bottom here you find something called as a show or an up arrow. So when you open this up, you get paper trading as an option. It will ask you to click a few buttons. When you do that, it will automatically show you all the open trades, what you are doing, how your account history is, how many profits and losses you have had on all your paper trades. You can check your trading journal, what time, what day, what you traded, your account summary in terms of total money you have made, historical orders which are executed on different instruments which you have been trading, what is the current order which you have put in terms of buy and sell, what is the current position you have open. So you can see I'm in $1,200 profit right now. Let me close this position. $1,000 is great profit. I've taken entry on Bitcoin just to test one of the things which I was thinking to see whether it's gonna go in the right direction or not. Alright, so let's say we want to take entry on gold and we are expecting this to break out, and how do we take an entry after we have activated the paper trading option right over here. I think it gives you around $50,000 or $100,000 as paper money which you can use to do trades. Let's say we want to buy one lot right over here. So the good thing with TradingView is it gives you a great option to trade right on the chart, and it gives you a great experience from trading perspective. I'll quickly show you how you can keep stop loss, how you can keep a certain target, and how you can take a trade entry. Alright, so this is just a sample trade. This is not any kind of technical analysis, so don't blame me if it hits the stop loss. Alright, so let's say I want to buy something. I want to buy it as a limit order or a stop limit or a stop market order. We can choose these options here. Let's say for this video perspective, let's take a market entry. Let's take quantity as 1, and let's say we want to target 1730. So let's say take profit, and let's say 1730 as the take profit. Let's say stop loss, and let's say stop loss here at let's keep the stop loss slightly tighter, maybe 1723, just below this particular swing. This is a 15-minute chart, so we'll keep just few dollars, like about $4, right? So 23 approximately. So we'll go this, edit this to 23. Okay, so it gives you a quick calculation here in terms of what you are buying, what is the quantity you are buying, what is the price, dollar value, total trade value, etc., and all that good stuff. So let's click on buy. So the buy is got executed now. It just executes on the next available bid, right? So the bid might be going up and down. So obviously the price, as it fluctuates in gold, you will also see the fluctuation which is happening over here. So it's kept a stop loss here and it's kept the profit there. Not an ideal risk ratio, I'm just giving you an example trade. But the good thing with this particular trading platform is it helps you understand your mindset, it helps you understand how you are trading, what kind of strategy you are following, and it helps you follow through and build a mindset over a period of time. Obviously this can't be done overnight, and you and me can't become super traders just by doing some paper trades, because this is not real money. Sometimes when it's not real money, people tend to become careless, they just keep pressing buttons up and down and they don't really take it seriously. But if you take this seriously, I'm sure you will be able to understand what you are dealing with. Okay, so you can modify your stop loss. If you want to reduce your stop loss, say for example you want to keep it right below the swing low, you can modify the stop loss right over here. It will show you the trade value, it will show you what risk you are taking, what profit you are trying to make. Let's say we want to move the profit target a little higher, and I'll modify. So you can do all these good things. If you want to trail your stop losses over a period of time, like you want to move your target way higher to say 1743 or something like that, and you want to keep trailing your stop losses, like you took an entry over here, it moved up, it came down, it took support here. As it starts moving up, your initial stop loss was here, then you moved your stop loss here, and then you moved your stop loss here. So like that, stage by stage, you can just keep dragging this thing and keep dragging the target upside, and you can keep moving your target. All right, so this is just a quick example of how you can do paper trading. Apart from paper trading, one of the brilliant options with TradingView is you can also post your analysis in this My Ideas section on the right hand corner. Right, so how do I post ideas on this particular platform which can be viewed by a lot of people? You get something called as publish. Okay, so let's say you're doing an analysis on a daily chart, and you are seeing that gold has become very bearish here, and the day closes with a red candle, and you think that this time it's gonna fall through the crack and it's gonna come down. Let's say it's gonna come down to 1682, and you have a short view, and you want to keep a stop loss on a positional basis at the all-time high, or the recent high, which is here on the gold. Okay, so let's say you go to publish, and once you go to publish, you can see on the right hand side the screen pops up. You can put a clear description, you can use the font size, you can put a lot of detail in terms of what your analysis is, why you are saying short, you are seeing RSI divergence which is happening, blah blah blah, and you think the gold's gonna move down or move further down, etc., and you think this is a good risk ratio, etc. You can do all that stuff, and you can say whether you are long, short over here. Like in this case we are short. You can select the category, whether you are doing a trend analysis, you are doing a chart pattern, you are using technical indicators like how I was talking RSI, you can tick this box up. Or if you are doing GAN or wave analysis, you can tick these boxes. It will automatically tag the category. Let's say technical analysis. You can tag, you can add as many hashtags here saying gold, Nifty or index or gold spot versus US dollars and all those tags. You can connect your Twitter account and you can publish. You can create an account on StockBits page as well, and you can check these two boxes and hit publish. It will automatically publish something on your Twitter account and StockBits account as well. Okay, so people will get to see your ideas. So what's the advantage of someone seeing your ideas? The reason why this is good to do is that, for example, I published an idea on 19th of May. Today is almost 22nd now as I'm recording this video, 2 o'clock in the morning. But if you see this particular analysis which I made, again I did a candlestick analysis, but to keep the chart a little cleaner and simpler, I used line charts, because Line charts just goes based on the closing price of the day by default. It can be changed and configured, but it goes by the closing price. It's much easier while you are doing the RSI analysis. That's how I look at it. Again, it's a personal preference. So I looked at the RSI analysis. I saw the RSI was making a lower low. It was moving up. The price was also kind of holding here, and my expectation was that if the divergence kicks in and if the RSI breaks out the consolidation which is in, it might go all the way to the top, and if it goes, then this might happen. So the good thing is that retrace or up move probable, right? I gave all my text over here. I gave I've even updated this idea saying target close, so you can trading closed manually, target reach, target close, target trading cancelled. All those things you can select from the drop down, describe, right? Or if it's just a comment, you can describe, and whatever you want to say, you can say and update. It's a great thing because a lot of people who are following you can watch this, and most importantly, you can follow your own trades in terms of how good your ideas have been, how successful your trades have been. Like for example, we can't trade futures and options, unfortunately, so we can't take a Nifty futures trade here to see whether your trade was profitable or not. But you can put this on many other stocks, and you can see how this, how the trade goes over a period of time. Like this one, I've given target 1, target 2. You can just click this play button. What it does is it just loads the next set of movement which happened on the line chart. From a Nifty perspective, so it shows you whether the expected move which you plotted before this highlight and after this highlight, whether it's met or not. Alright, so that's the beauty of this. So you get to see, people get to see your ideas, you also get to see, you can actually go to TradingView, create a free account, and you can follow a lot of people who are providing a lot of ideas. Again, a lot of ideas means also a lot of information, which can be confusing for a newbie. But this is something which you can practice over the period of time. After you become good at paper trading, you can start projecting, and you can see how your analysis is trending over a period of time. If you do not have time to do paper trading, you can do analysis and you can publish them, and then you can review your own analysis over a period of time to see how the price moved. Did it move as per your expectation? Was your analysis or your probability right? What was your risk ratio and all those things? You can make notes here, and the notes will stay with the idea once you put a text and publish it. Like for example, I take text over here, I say gold short, blah blah blah, and I save it. The text stays, and whatever happens to that over a period of time, all my text is right over there, which I can come back and review, which is the brilliant stuff even if you don't want to do paper trading. So you can see a lot of ideas which I've published. Some went right, some didn't. Like for example, 77 people viewed this particular idea of Reliance. You can see I've put both weekly and daily charts. This was gap up, it was heading towards 1600. I mentioned 1600 can be a point of reversal because we are always working on probabilities. And if you play the bar chart, and if you see on a weekly basis and a daily basis, it went right up till there, hit the rejection and moved up. So this time 1600 range, which I was thinking as a probability, became a strong resistance, and it moved in my favor, and this became a good trade if anyone traded this, or even if someone traded this after a day or two after they saw the rejection on Reliance, and the next day they took short positions. It gave a decent 150 point move. Someone is trading futures or options depending on what they are trading, because if you are carrying forward a short trade, you need to be carrying it in terms of futures. Right, so like this you can find a lot of analysis. You can follow people, you can follow their Twitter accounts, because Twitter accounts are reviewed, etc. So you can continue to see in terms of how the price action, what kind of resistance levels you marked right at that point in time, how did the index behave. After you marked resistance, the next day it came down, then it went up, again it got stuck in the resistance area which you have marked, and then it came down, took support, went, made a new high, and then it started falling all the way down. So you can see over a period of time what you did in December, what it is doing right now on the market, how it has happened, right, where it is right now, when you saw, what analysis you did, what was your level of resistance, right, what did you see from a price action perspective, and all that stuff you can continue to watch over a period of time in terms of how your analysis has played out, right. So for example, this was an idea which I had published long back, right? So you can see crude is looking bullish and might test upper side close to $64 is what I mentioned right over here. And then I mentioned target closed, and I've updated the idea. 5 people have given me a thumbs up. Probably around 40-50 people viewed the idea, I'm not sure. But there was some amount of analysis. I was expecting it to go and hit. It went, hit my target. I closed my idea, and then there was huge amount of selling and it went all the way down to zero, right? So that's how it is. And recent analysis I had made when crude was consolidating somewhere around $18 or odd on a 30-minute chart, and I said that if it breaks out the consolidation, it can go and make a new high, which it is heading to as of today. So all these kind of analysis you can do, and you can follow a lot of people who are wonderful traders, wonderful analysts. You can follow them, you can trade with them, you can figure out how they're analyzing, what they're analyzing, and you can learn a lot from this platform. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for listening out. I hope this helps everyone who's watching this video. Do like, comment, subscribe, and share this video and help as many people as possible. Stay tuned for more live videos. We are up live and running every morning 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m. during the live market hours. At least for good 30 minutes we stream live. So stay tuned and keep making money. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.